What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel, Shaw Graphics. Yeah, I just want to talk about the best way to come out with the best prints. Because at first, I used to make a lot of mistakes when it comes to screen printing. The way I do my coats and ink, as far as using squeegee, the way I have my screen set up, how I prepare my ink. So every little thing counts when it comes to screen printing and coming out with the best print results. And so that's why I want to talk about it, because there was a lot of stuff that I didn't do at first. But the more I watch other screen printers, the more I start changing up as far as the way I print, the better my prints come out. And so lately I had very few problems with printing, especially with the white ink. I learned so much when it comes to dealing with the white ink. But this is for all inks, as far as coming out with the best print results. And so I just want to show you a little something. So let's get started. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Shaw Graphics. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead, mash that red and green button. It's right there at the lower right hand side. Once you become a subscriber, every time I post something new, you'll be notified. Just make sure the notifications are on. All right, let's get started. All right. So right now, we're going to do a print. And there's certain things that I didn't do at first when I first started screen printing. And even after a while, after I started screen printing, there was still a lot of things I wasn't doing that I started doing that helped me become a better printer. My prints, they just started coming out a lot better, especially the white ink. One thing I started doing when it comes to dealing with the white ink is I use this solution that helps loosen up the ink. Because I had a lot of problems at first because my ink was like real stiff and it was hard to stir up. And so when I print, often my screen gets clogged. So I'm going to see if I can find it. Okay, here it go. I started using this stuff right here. Curable Reducer. And you don't have to just use for white ink. It could be for any color ink that you have a hard time working with as far as pushing it through the screen, because this stuff here, it loosens up the ink and it makes it very easy for the printer to print and also stir up. So this helps the ink become a little bit more looser and runnier. So it's up to the more you put in, the looser the ink gets. So that's one way. One of the things that helped my print come out a lot better. So that's one thing. And I only used the stuff one time, and I put a lot into the white ink, and the results came out a lot better. But what really helped me, because I noticed even after I use the curable for my inks, I still have problems, with the smudging of the edges of the print. And so I just want to show you how I solved that problem. So I'm gonna bring my camera in a little bit closer. Because another thing that I wasn't doing was when I print, I often would just lay the screen down, I print, and then I bring it back up, and the edges of my ink the edges of the design will be smudged. So how did I solve that problem? Well, one thing I would do, I would hold my screen up like this before I coat. I coat my screen just like this. Then I will bring my screen down just like that. And then I'll do the actual print by pushing the ink back just like that. Tat out just like that. The edges nice and crisp. There's no smudging around the edges of the design. And not only that, but what also helps is I also have, if you notice there's a hump right here, because I have a strip of wood that's going across. This may be about 1/8 of an inch. So that also helps too. So what I develop is off contacting. So when I bring my screen down like that, and I take my squeegee and I press my ink going back just like that, as soon as the ink touches the shirt, it popped the screen, it automatically pops back up because I created 1/8 of an inch between the screen and the t-shirt. And so ever since I've been doing it that way, my prints, they came out excellent. They've been coming out excellent. I haven't had any problems. Not only that, but it helps my printing time. My printing time come out a little bit better also. So it doesn't take as long. Now, when it comes to the white ink, of course, I still will have to use more than one coat because when you're putting a bright color onto a dark piece of material, then those colors, they usually need like some type of underbase or something like that. So I usually do at least about 3 coats when it comes to the white ink. Just like that. And I'm gonna bring my camera in a little bit close. That way you can see the results. I still need another coat of ink, but I just want you to see how crisp the edges are. There's no smudge or anything. Yeah, so ever since I started doing certain things like loosening up my ink, creating off contact, those are 2 main things that help me get better results when it comes to screen printing. So I'm gonna add one more coat of ink on here. Just like that. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much it right there. That's how I came out with best result. turn this down, son. Yeah, yeah. So those little changes that I did, as far as the way I screen print, it helps out. Adding some type of off contact because at first I wasn't doing any off contacting. I was just laying the screen down. I print, bring my screen up, and I just see all kinds of smudges, and it was just creating all kinds of problems, print problems. Also getting better screen printing. That was pretty much where it all started. I got a brand new screen printer here, manual screen printer. So that also helps. Because the old screen printer I have, it wasn't really built all that perfect, but I was still kind of getting the job done. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Hey, like I said, subscribe to my channel. You want to keep up with what's going on here at the shop, Airshaw Graphics. Go ahead, mash that red and green button, which is right there, lower right hand corner. Don't forget about my 3-day class. Anybody want to learn how to screen print, whether you're out of town, local, wherever, right here in Atlanta, just hit me up, and that's pretty much it. All right, thanks for watching my channel, Airshaw Graphics. I'm out of here.